Folks, it's 4 o'clock, so we're going to call the meeting to order. If we could rise for the pledge, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Mrs. Powell.
Here.
Mr. Jernigan. Here.
Here.
Mr. Schmitz. Here. And Mr. Owens is here. Public comments. Do we have anybody on the Zoom meeting that might want to make a comment? Here, so seeing none, make a motion that we approve the agenda as it was submitted to us.
I'll make that motion.
All in favor of approving the agenda, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Thank you. We've approved that. And then, hey, this time we don't have to search our memory bank so far for reviewing the minutes. Last time we had to think way back, but now we only have to go back to November 26th. But I'll make the motion that we approve the minutes that were sent to us. Is there support for that? Support. Anybody see anything in there that we need to address? Okay, we have motion and support to approve the minutes. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you. Any reports of conflict of interest or ex parte communication for the matter that is before us today? Anything anybody has to report on that? Seeing none, we will move to our new business for today. The property at 29 Oak Street in Cedar Springs. I will open the public hearing for this meeting so we can look at what we have before us here. So we've got the materials that the applicant has submitted. We have a report as well that Williams and Works put together for us in there. Is there? Hi. Hi.
Come on in.
Are you here for the ZBA meeting?
Yes.
Okay. We are underway. So you're probably just in time. And you are?
My name's Phil.
Okay. So Phil, we're gonna get to you in just a second. We're just going through here. All right, so in the documents that were presented to us in those reports, does anybody have any questions that maybe we can get clarification from our city manager or?
So with it being this close to the property line, is it gonna impede any on the park that's there?
The only thing we have to go by, I mean, the city planner actually viewed the site. This is his approximate variance of 9 feet. He thinks it's a foot. I can't confirm that. We have no survey to confirm that. I can't answer that.
All right, so Phil, I understand you are representing the applicant?
Yeah.
Yeah, is there anything that you would like to add to this? If you would step up to the microphone, because we are recording this meeting. And also then for the record, if you could just state your name.
My name is Phil Videtich. I work for Signature Home Renovations as a project manager. So, question?
Do you want to address on this application?
It's replacing the structure without moving it any farther. They need a new roof, so the plan is to fix that before putting a new roof on. So, yeah.
All right. Anybody have any questions for Mr. Viditich?
So is it pretty much gonna keep the same footing? The foot? Or, your main walls and everything, so.
Replace the 4x4s with a 4x6. So it's just a little bit stronger than what's there. It'll probably fall down on its own if it's if it doesn't get fixed.
In that better shape then, as far as the
It's not really it's not sound. Yeah, like we wouldn't put a new roof on the house without addressing that.
So when you were looking at the roof, you said this carport's needs to be replaced. Is that what you told the owner then?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So we didn't want to like try to piecemeal it or anything, so.
Is there other work gonna be done then on the outside or just that carport?
The main thing, there was some trees that we had to cut down.
Filed there. Some brush or like bushes?
Yeah. We do have plans to like replace some steps and possibly a deck that he has torn off already, so.
So then you're planning a new roof then for the existing place?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, we just didn't want to do it until, this could get sorted out. I asked him if they had a survey. He looked for one from when they bought it, but I think they actually had when it was sold, it was like an exemption on the sale or something. So. Yeah, but Andy's not in town right now, so.
I'm good.
Could you estimate how old that is?
Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's 30+ years old. Yeah. It's got like it's got treated posts, of course, but they're rotting out and like,
Steel plate.
well, yeah, there's like a sill plate on top of an old concrete, small, short retaining wall. And that treated 2x6 or 8 is just rotting away, so. Yeah, it's not really on sure footing, so it's like sagging. Oh.
On the side with the property meets the city property there, is that like a retaining wall that's there? I mean, or do they have like a little lip edge in the cement that's already like there?
It's like a concrete blocks with like, it's like the classic cylinder or open center concrete block, and then it had a sill plate over it. And then the posts are sitting on that, so the thing is kind of canted to the side, so we were thinking I mean, usually you want to go down like 42 inches.
Yeah.
Probably go just to the outside of that one post width and go down to the same depth as the rest of the foundation, so.
So you're gonna be building on the outside of the current foundation that's there.
Well, it's not really, I mean, yes, outside of it, but it's not quite a foundation. It's just bricks or these, it was kind of just to hold the driveway in place. Not like typical construction that you always see, but.
What I read here on number 5 on page, if it is, yeah, page 3. Unlikely that the replacement of the carport would impact the effectiveness of the zoning ordinance, nor will it likely cause it any harm. However, granting variances absent adequate justification may encourage others to seek variances. The cement is there. We can't cause them to rip up the cement. We can certainly be happy about an improvement. And that's how I feel about it also.
And I agree. I think we have to look at each individual case on its merits and make a decision, because some other decisions we've made, we've looked at, so my opinion, I think each decision is.
We're still in the public hearing part, so we're hearing from the public and then we'll have our deliberations on this.
Okay.
So do we have any other questions for the applicant?
I do not.
Anything else that you want to share with us?
No, nice to meet everybody.
Right, then I will close the public hearing on this, and now
Thank you for answering our questions.
let's discuss this. You're welcome to stay if you'd like to. It's
We'll discuss and then we'll vote on it.
um I have I guess one of my overarching concerns is the lack of specific information. Um, we don't know where the line is. We don't have a survey. We have the applicant's word that they're going to build a carport to match the one that exists, but if we approve this variance, we have no leverage after that to go back and say, hey, wait a minute, you're building this differently than what was here before. You know, and even as Mr. Vidich was sharing himself, like, you know, we think that it's gonna be this way. We're not sure if it's gonna do this or not. I agree. I don't want really a carport falling down, but I don't know that we can approve a variance on something that is just, a variance is, we're giving somebody permission to break the law, is really what the variance is doing. We're saying that they don't have to adhere to the setbacks that we have there. So if we don't have something specific, I don't feel comfortable approving that, or even deliberating on it until I know what it is that we're actually deliberating on. So I guess I don't know. I would kind of lean towards if you think that you can give us more specific information, perhaps we could table this until you could give us specific answers on some things. But
Do you have a permit? Do you have a permit to, for this? Is it necessary to have a permit?
So we're replacing the existing structure. The roof is the same pitch, same number of posts. The only change to that would be visible would be just the posts are, instead of here, there. So,
like I'm saying, all we have right now is you telling us that. So I'm asking you, if we were to table this, could you give us that in writing? Could we get a survey?
well, if the customer if this client is willing to pay for a survey, then for sure.
What were you gonna say?
Pictures of
Yes.
product, you know, the 6x6, the product, pictures of the product that you're gonna be using to.
There has to have been a survey on this property at one time. There had to be.
I'm sure.
So I gotta believe that a person could find them pins pretty easy.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? That would help clear up this.
Well,
Survey of that side.
Well, here's, you know, at the survey, they put pins in the lot line. That's all you need.
right. Well, we need that, and then we also need,
What how he's gonna
Right.
do it, and then he's gonna replace the structure exactly what is there.
so,
Link plans, basically.
so that's,
Your project plans for that.
that's a great idea, Mr. Chairman.
so, well, that's what I'm asking you though, but if you're saying you don't even know if he wants to,
I'm sure if that's what the hurdle he needs to get through, he'll be happy to do it or order one. So,
A good investment, actually.
Come back to us.
right.
More.
sell the property over again too. So, sure.
All right, well, if you're amenable to that, then I'd make the motion that we table the variance request on 29 Oak Street until the applicant can give us the specific plans that we need to deliberate on that. Is there support for that motion?
One question, do you want to have a survey on that side, Mr. Chairman?
Well, I think we just need to know specifically what we're looking at. So we need to, we can't have setback about 4 feet, you know.
No.
Yeah, we gotta have this specific.
Okay.
So, yeah, and like Ms. Falcon said, we don't have to have, We don't necessarily need the whole lot. If you can just get that side and then the specific building plan, like the dimension, the material.
If you go with a scanner, you'll find them pins.
Nope. Oh.
I've found lots of property pins. No, I mean, it's something, you know.
All right, so we have a motion to table. Is there support? I think we have support.
I support it.
Any other comments on that? All right, all in favor of the motion to table? Aye.
Aye.
All
Aye.
opposed, no. Okay, we will table that for next time. Fine, city officials, do you have any other business for us that we need to look at? Okay, Ms. Johnson, any communication to share? Okay, no communication, so I'll make a motion that we adjourn this meeting. Support for that? Support. Favor aye?
Aye.
All opposed, no? We are adjourned. Thank you.